This is John for the Cincinnati Patch. Tonight I have the pleasure of talking about a great event with Hardcore Heather Owens. How are you?
Hello, that's me.
That's you.
Yes.
And I'm talking to you about Power Pride Pro Wrestling coming up in Cincinnati. You're the person I need to discuss this with. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so this is our third year. It's funny though, after the very first one, I was like, man, I don't know if I ever want to do one of these. There's so much that goes into it, but they've been huge successes. Everybody from the fans, from the wrestlers, from the drag queens, everybody has had such a great fun time. So I have to keep bringing it back. So this is our third year. This year it is at Rheingeist, which is where it was last year. So they loved us and they wanted us to have us back. So so
Now,
so
what
we
exactly is it?
so it what it is a wrestling show, but with drag performances, kind of like little in between matches. So you
Okay.
have yeah, so it's just you have a couple wrestling matches, and then you'll have some drag queen performers, and then a couple more wrestlers. And that's kind of how it goes. And everybody that is booked on the show, it falls under the rainbow. So LGBTQ, queer, bi, trans, it's open to everybody. And even this year, one of our refs, he personally isn't under the rainbow, but he he's married to a woman that falls under there and then has siblings. And so if anything, I was like, I think you're okay.
Yeah, I don't think you're going
So
to get opposition to that. I think that's okay.
right. Yeah, so he's like the super ally. Like I like to think of myself as like a super ally, but he's like super ally.
Yeah,
So
no, totally. Now,
yeah.
one of the cool things that I saw about this, I haven't been to the event. I do want to come to it someday. I really do, because I think it's such a cool event. One of the best parts that I think is the sponsorship or the support you get isn't just from the LGBTQ plus community.
Correct. So this year, actually, we have two new sponsors: Tilly's Lounge, which is going to be the official after party, which is also that is queer owned. So awesome. And then we have Queer Kentucky, and they write articles, they make magazines, everything. We have Skincraft, which is tattoo and piercings. Um, we have War Wrestling, we have Squared Circle Expo, um, the James Garner wrestling fan page. I know I'm missing some, but yeah, like it's amazing of everybody that's kind of wants to support this.
I mean, to me, I think that's fantastic. Just to have the event is one thing, but to have outsiders not necessarily directly in the community coming to support it, that tells me that it's a successful event and people do want to support the community, even if they're not necessarily in it.
Right. And the reason that I love doing this so much is it's taking two worlds that may have never crossed before. Um, I mean, we have so many wrestling fans, you know, old grandmas that have been huge wrestling fans, have never gone to a drag show before, but they were sitting front row and they're like, Heather, this was our first drag show. You opened a whole new world and just crossing over. So you have to cater, you have to remember all these people aren't wrestling smart. So you have to entertain. And this is what it is. Drag queens are just like wrestlers. They're out there to entertain everybody. So I just absolutely love it. Just seeing the merge of two different groups of people that would have never crossed paths before.
I think it's kind of like Comic Cons where, everyone's accepted. You got people from all races, all forms, all anything, and they're just there to have a good time and they leave everything else behind. And that's all that matters is just having a good time.
Absolutely.
Now,
Yes. I mean,
go ahead. Sorry.
no, just everybody is there. I mean, there is no drama. And you've known me long enough that I am not about the drama. If I see it, I squish it, I'm gone. We'll never do business with them again. So that this no drama at all. Everybody that I book, I handpick, um, and everybody just they merge so well together.
Well, you just answered one of my questions about, who brings the wrestlers on. So I'll just skip that and go to the next question. You've had this is the third year coming up.
Mhm.
I have to ask you, is there ever going to be a belt? Will there ever be like a champion?
So I've actually thought about that just within the last couple weeks. That is something that I have to take to the higher ups at
Somebody's higher than
Cincinnati
you?
Pride. Cincinnati Pride. So Cincinnati Pride is like the top dog. They're the ones that pretty much give me the okay, the money, the all the good stuff, and the push to put this on. So if it wasn't for Cincinnati Pride, I don't know if I would have ever had this.
One last question. How did you get involved with this in the first place?
I mean, so in 2020, actually it was 2021. I right after COVID, I was just trying to find something to do. What's a bigger calling for me? I'm a huge ally and I wanted to do more. So Cincinnati Pride was opening up positions and I applied and I got on as a co-chair for the sports and athletic part of the board. And they knew, I always first thing I tell people, I'm like, yeah, you may not know, but I used to wrestle. And, that's kind of a big deal to people that just they've never met a wrestler before.
Sure.
So taking that and my knowledge of the business and incorporating it with their world of, pride, it was just kind of it just happened.
Well,
So,
it's a perfect fit. They got a perfect person to help them out.
oh,
It's
thank
such a
you.
great event. Before I let you go, just give everybody one last shot. Give everybody the information where they can find it. Give them all the details. It's your shot.
All right. So it is Power Pride Pro Wrestling, a drag and wrestling extravaganza. You can find it on Facebook. You can go to cincinnatipride.org. All the information's on there. There is an event page on Facebook. You can come at me, ask me on Facebook, Heather Owens. So the show will be Thursday, November 21st. It is the Thursday before Thanksgiving at Rheingeist Brewery. And come and just support wrestling, support drag, support the queer community, and just support positivity. That's all I'm trying to do.
And just have fun.
Just have fun. No,
Just have fun. That's all it
no,
is.
no,
Good time.
nobody needs hate. Nobody needs
No,
drama.
there's
Come
enough
on, life's
hate,
too
enough
short.
time. I'm with you on
Exactly.
this. I'm with you
Yes.
totally. People, you got about a month to get your tickets to get
Yes.
out there. Let's get Cincinnati out there. Let's fill this place and let's have people
Yes.
lining up outside.
Yes. And real quick, so tickets, first row is almost sold out. We only have a handful of tickets. And then so those are $20. Second row is 15. General admission, standing room only, $10. So anybody can come. Come on, $10. That's a Starbucks right
That's
there.
nothing. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you might get a selfie with Heather.
So, yeah, I'll throw that one in there.
Throw it in. I always get one when I see you.
I know you do. You got a
Yeah.
whole collection.
Excuse me, Heather. Been a pleasure talking to you. I support Power Pride Pro Wrestling. I encourage everyone to go out there, check them out, check it out on Facebook. The links are all up there. I will have them up there. Check it all out. Go to Cincinnati. Have just a fun time. November 21st. Heather, thank you very much, and thank you for what you do for the community, all communities, bringing everybody together.
Thank you so much. Miss you and thanks for having me on. I always love doing this.
Hey, I'll see you. I'll see you in April.
Hey,
And
I'll be there.
yeah, as I will. All right, Heather, take
All
care.
right. All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye.